Right, hello everyone. Let's have a look at US30 for Tuesday the 10th of March. So, same as always, focus on the New York Open. Look for a earlier setup with the pre-New York and a high volume time. If no setup, then you focus on the New York Open. That can give you 1 to 3 setups in a trading period, which is around 1.5 hours from the New York Open. All the links you can want are in the video description. All the playlists you can want are on YouTube. And if you want any more information, just message me on Telegram. So this is what we was looking at for yesterday. We had taken the previous day high. We had a bearish bias because if you go to the other chart, we can look at the higher time frame, and we had this bias. I haven't changed anything. This is what we was looking at for yesterday. We was hitting nice support and resistance from the previous week. Price had pushed up at the start of the week, so we was expecting a reversal here. We are still expecting that today with the CPI news, but we was expecting it yesterday. So that was the bias going into yesterday, and as always we favour the trade templates and what price action gives us to form a position. So here we are, back to the chart, and we're going to go down to the 5-minute time frame, and we're going to stick here. Yeah, that's the best one. So this is NFP from the previous week. So this is where you'd start trading. Pre-New York pushes down, retest the MOT which runs along here. We can stretch that along actually, like that. You can see we've got a nice bounce off that. I wouldn't really look to take that buy. Some people would, but I wouldn't really take that buy because it's not really a great setup in my opinion. The MOP doesn't hold enough weight unless it's near the New York Open. And you've got previous lows here. There's no solid support. So I wouldn't be looking to take that buy towards the upside. And there wouldn't be any early trade setup. They would be a sell bias because this high volume time starts pushing towards the upside and retesting them up. So it's kind of retracing, but you've also got the pre-New York there. So this area would be seen as your resistance area. So going into the New York Open, I'd be having a sell bias on that open. And you can see here, New York Open takes place where the arrow is, retest the MOP, then starts to collapse. You would enter as price starts to break the New York Open. Nice clear entry form. So your entry would be somewhere around here. Stop loss at the highs. And you'd be targeting the MOP first. That would be your first target, the MOP. Price drop down. So let's just put an arrow on. Let's put it in a different colour so you can show the indication. Nice pink. Let's go for actually a change, a green. That'll do. So we've got a nice downwards move. Price comes down to the high volume time and the MOP. So we're hitting this area of support, well, potential support. So by this time you would want to move to break even, take partial profits because you are hitting a key area. Then price takes the previous low, which is over here. That is the Asian session low. Major liquidity pool, so that is an area for a reversal, and that is what you got. So by this time you'd have managed that sell. You've got 1, 2, 3 potential buy confirmations. So when we go and look at this action, you've got a manipulation candle there with a retest and a continuation up. That is the setup here. Most people would be looking to enter around here or on this high, using that as your stop loss. If you go down to the 1 minute, you can see the exact structure that was given. So all the way down here. So here we are. This is the normal manipulation reversal structure you got. You got your consolidation, fake out down, takes this liquidity, impulse move up, retraces all the way to the consolidation area, retest, 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 continuation towards the upside. So once you started to see bullish pressure kicking in here, you would enter there, something like this. Stop loss would go at the low, entry would go somewhere around there, and you'd be looking for that continuation towards the upside. What you'd probably do is risk half of this downwards move, because you don't want to start taking too many positions and ruining any profits you've already made from that day. So that would end up something like that. The management of this bullish move would be price pushes up, hits this area. By that time, you'd have moved to break even. Partial profits, TP1 at the New York Open, because that could be resistance. Price it and show any resistance, push straight through. So previous high is your next TP, and then price continues up. Nice little retest there of this level, London Open, followed by a continuation up to take the past daily high. So that would be your main target, and that is the high from Friday, the 6th of March. So there you have 1, 2, 3 TP areas. The amount in which you take profit would depend on you and your risk management, your situation, and that is all down to you. The strategy just gives you the areas to focus on where something will reverse, has the potential to reverse. So at these areas, you have to manage your trade. So yesterday, 2 clean setups, got the sell. Price moved down. I forgot to manage the position, so I just moved to break even. So that just took me out at break even, and I wasn't on the chart to focus on this bullish move. So overall yesterday, I finished in break even. But if I was sitting on the chart, I would have took both of these setups because they are clear setups showing good confirmation. And that's it. 2 clear setups, all within that 1 hour trading period. Well, let's say 2 hour trading period, which gave you a nice bit of profit. It's the same thing as always. Wait till today. Today I am waiting for CPI to be released because I'm not already in the trade. My bias for today is still towards that downside, because you can see here we are hitting resistance and it is showing you resistance. So I'm expecting that to continue towards the downside today. And we was just a bit early yesterday with the bias because of the CPI news. Yeah, message me if you've got any questions. Hopefully that helps, and we'll recap today's day tomorrow. Take care.